The key to getting bigger arms. You want to know the secret. This is coming from the guy that used to only train nothing but arms. Let me tell you, back in high school, I used to only train arms. Like about 7, 8 years ago now, back when I was in the 11th grade, I was obsessed with getting big arms. I wanted to know the secret. I wanted to know everything. I was on every Reddit page, every YouTube video. I remember I used to binge watch V Shreds, even though everyone hates him right now. I used to watch Athlete Next. I was watching all of those guys. I was trying to figure out how do I get bigger arms, and I wanted to know the secret on how to do it. Like I was obsessed because I thought because that's the thing. Big arms are essential, man. Big arms win every argument. Like, come on, how are you gonna lose an argument when you got arms like this? Come on now, like, you can't lose. You can't lose. You can't lose an argument if you got big arms. Like everybody knows this. Big arms always win every argument. So, this video, I will teach you the tips, trips. I'll teach you the tips and tricks on how to get bigger arms. So, the first thing you want to know your is that triceps take up the majority of your arm. I think they take up about 2/3, if I'm correct. So, yeah, your triceps take up about 2/3 of your arm. So, you want to focus on your triceps because your triceps are yeah, they take up the majority of your arm. So you want to focus on those. Instead of spamming bicep workouts all the time, you want to be doing tricep workouts most of the time. Well, not most of the time. Like you want to still work out your biceps, but you want to put a lot of emphasis on your tricep work. So, for example, doing workouts like I would say, rope pull. You can never go wrong with a rope pull down. Adding a rope pull down to your routine. Doing things like dips. Uh, even adding like a what you call it, even adding like a skull crusher in there, you know, some maybe some cable pull up parts, some cable pull up parts in there. Like honestly, yeah, just making sure that you really hit those tries because your tries are gonna be like I would really focus on like you know maximizing your triceps because your triceps is what's gonna play a role in getting bigger arms. The next muscle group that you want to focus on is your brachialis. To train it all the time, the way you work out your brachialis is I usually do the cross body hammer curls. Those are pretty good for your brachialis. So your brachialis is this tiny little muscle, like or somewhere around there. And what you want to do is what it does once you develop it is it makes your biceps look wider from this angle, right? From like from the angle facing where you're facing me, it's gonna make your bicep look pretty big from that angle, right? So doing stuff like cross body hammer curls was pretty good for brachialis. I would say the twist. I can't remember the name. I think it's like a twist rope curl. Those were pretty good for your brachialis. Like those are the kind of muscles you. Those are the kind of workouts that you want to focus on for your arms. I found for some people too, like just based off like observation and stuff. Like some people like to do. They'll dedicate a day to where they grow their. I guess you could say I did this honestly. Like back in the days, like when I was first training first in the gym, like I only did arms, right? So I would even say honestly, just based off that analysis on my own journey, like you dedicating a day to just your arms would probably be really beneficial to your arm growth if you would, because that's what I was doing back in the day. I would dedicate like my whole routine was my arms. Like in high school, that's all I worked out, right? And you can see it paid off, right? Like because like the most compliments I get is my arms, like because like I've that's all I worked out for like years and years until I graduated high school, and then I realized, okay, I think I got to train everything. Like it's kind of, you know, to be more aesthetic, and it just made sense. I grew up. I realized you can't be a weirdo and just train arms. You got to train everything, right? But yeah, like I think yeah, if you would dedicate a day to just arms like that, I think that would be very beneficial for you. But yeah, like I think yeah, the key is just to is even to like doing your compound lifts, you know what I mean? Like I think the best way to just maximize your arms is just yeah, I would even say just honestly, yeah, dedicate a you if you're someone who's struggling with growing your arms, I would even dedicate a day to just focusing on your arms. Like maybe you got to switch up your split a little bit. And I would focus a lot on your triceps because your triceps take up two thirds of your arm. So with that being said, you might as well put a lot of time into your triceps, and I think your biceps kind of just complement it, and then it just creates this, this nice little, you know, display that you got here. But yeah, those are my tips for growing your arms. Um, Let me know what you thought. If you agree, disagree. Um, yeah, just let me know your thoughts. What you thought about what I talked about in this video. And if you guys like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, there is nothing enlightening about playing small. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Catch you guys later.